Hi, I just turned 65 years old, and I've lived long enough to make a lot of mistakes. I have managed to fix some of them, and I have learned some things the hard way. But that's life. Now I want to give you something I wish someone had given me when I was younger. Wisdom. Hard-earned, with no filter, straight from the soul. So if you're in your 20s, 30s, even your 40s or 50s, this video is for you. Because time moves fast. And the decisions you make today will quietly shape the next 10, 20, even 50 years. Here's what I've learned. Time is not on your side until you respect it. When you're young, it feels like you have forever. But time is not generous. It's just quiet. It slips away when you're not looking. Treat time like money in a bank account you can't refill. Be intentional with it. Guard it. Invest it wisely. Start with your health or end with regret. At 25, skipping the gym might seem harmless. At 45, you feel it in your back. At 65, you wish you had started decades ago. Take care of your body like it's the only car you'll ever drive. Because it is. Sleep, exercise, eat well, and stay away from things that wreck your system. You don't need six-pack abs. You need mobility, energy, and an illness-free body that supports the life you want. Learn to listen. It's a superpower. Young people love to talk. I once did too. But wisdom starts when you listen more than you speak. Listen to people who disagree with you. Listen to the quiet ones. And most of all, listen to yourself when something feels off. That's your intuition talking. Money buys choices, not happiness. Money isn't the ultimate goal. Freedom is. Having money gives you the freedom to walk away from toxic jobs, say yes to new experiences, and take care of those you love. But after a certain point, more won't make you happier. What will? Purpose, connection, peace of mind. Don't chase people. Invest in those who stay. Relationships shape your life more than any job will. Some people are only meant to be in your life for a chapter, not the whole story. Let them go when they need to go. Real friends are the ones who show up consistently and celebrate your wins like they're their own. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of it. I've failed at businesses. I've failed in love. I've failed at parenting sometimes. But every time I failed, I learned something I couldn't have learned any other way. Don't fear failure. Fear regret. Learn one high-value skill and master it. You don't need to be good at everything. Pick something you enjoy that adds value to others and get really good at it. Mastery creates demand, and in demand is where opportunity lives. You'll change. Let yourself. The person you are at 25 is not who you'll be at 35 or 45. Give yourself room to grow, change your mind, shift your dreams. You're not failing. You're evolving. Make peace with your parents while you still can. If you're lucky enough to still have them, call them, visit them. They won't always be around, and neither will you. One of my biggest regrets is waiting too long to say what matters most. Don't outsource your thinking. Social media, trends, peer pressure, they can hijack your values if you're not careful. Think for yourself. Read widely. Make your own decisions, even if they go against the crowd. It's your life. You're the one who lives with the consequences. Your 20s and 30s are for building, not flexing. This decade is for laying the foundation. Your career, your finances, your habits. It's not about looking successful. It's about becoming resilient. Party if you want, but don't forget to build. Treat everyone with dignity, especially those who can't help you. Character is shown in how you treat the waitress, the janitor, the cashier. Kindness costs nothing, and it builds a reputation that money cannot buy. Learn how to be alone without being lonely. If you can't enjoy your own company, no relationship will fill that void. Learn to sit in silence, reflect, meditate, journal. Solitude is where clarity lives. Comparison will rob you blind. Other people's lives always look better from a distance, but behind every perfect photo is a messy reality. Run your own race. You are unique. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Forgive more. For yourself, not for them. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and hoping the other person dies. Let it go. Free yourself. You don't have to forget, just don't let it fester. Learn to say no without guilt. Your time and energy are limited. Don't say yes just to please others. It's a recipe for burnout and resentment. Saying no is an act of self-respect. Document your life. Write things down, take photographs, record video. You'll forget more than you will remember. Keep a journal. Capture moments. One day you'll be grateful you did, and so will your loved ones. Laugh often, especially at yourself. Life is too short to take seriously all the time. Humor is a pressure release valve for your soul, and laughing at your own mistakes makes them hurt less. Choose experiences over things. The thrill of a new gadget fades, but the memory of that vacation, that concert, that crazy road trip, that lasts forever. Spend money on moments, not stuff. Legacy is built in quiet moments. You don't need to be rich or famous to leave a mark in the world. Your words, your actions, your kindness, those ripple through future generations. Be the person your future grandchildren will be proud of. If I could go back, I wouldn't change the hard parts. They made me who I am. But I would have listened more, slowed down more, loved deeper, and trusted myself sooner. So now I pass this to you, not as advice from a stranger, but as a gift from someone who simply walked ahead of you. Take what you need, leave the rest, and remember, time is the most precious commodity in the world. You do not get endless chances. Make your time count. Share this with someone younger than you. Be the wisdom in their life.